Okay, this time we are not going to be an idiot and say fish it out again. I mean, what's the worst you can do when trying to fish it out again? You get a worse like, I don't see what's wrong with fishing it out again. So I don't even know why I would choose that. Unless you want the wrong end. The safer alternative is usually the better alternative, even if it is a general annoyance. So let's give this one more go. Alright, got it again! I'll have to be a bit more ginger about it this time. I began pulling up the line, slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and... Ah! It's a student ID book! From Kisaragi Academy! Mayu! It's Mayu's! No! Did she fall into this pit? Mayu! Mayu! Are you there? Mayu! Mayu! There was no response. And not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all? Hopefully? I don't see any indication of a person down there. It's not like there were a bunch of dead bodies or anything down there either. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That would be the best case scenario. Without even realizing it, I found myself gripping Mayu's student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly, as if to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission. Mayu, I'm so worried about you. If you've been injured... No! I mustn't think like that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead. For now, I'll just consider this proof that Mayu is definitely in here somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. Alright. So apparently, I'm looking at a guide right now just to know where I gotta go, and hey, guess what? Who would expect to, like, we've gone everywhere here, and there was no indication where to go next, so... Apparently, if we go down here, there's an event that will, take place. Yeah. Whoa. That kind of made me jump a little bit. Another earthquake? Can this building even survive this kind of abuse? Taguchi's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour. Oh, they said to meet by the exit. I forgot about that. Oh. What the hell is with all these earthquakes? Didn't expect that. I don't know. But in any case, everything seems to have shifted now. All the holes and cracks in the walls and floors have changed position. Try to scoot this in so I can talk into the mic better. Fukuroi, I'm scared. Try not to let it get to you. What happened to the no-nonsense Mitsuki we all know? Huh? Did you just hear somebody screaming? No. I can't say that I did. Come on, Fukuroi! Let's see who it is! Wait! Damn it, she's so impulsive. I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, are you? Finally get to see Mitsuki's face. No, I'm fine. Sorry, I didn't see you. No, it was my fault. I wasn't really watching where I was going. The girl I'd just run into was wearing a school uniform I hadn't encountered before. And standing next to her was a boy who had a halfway irritated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. An irritated face. He was wearing his school jacket, and she was not, so I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates. You're from another school, it seems. Are you alone? Sakutaro Morishige, 11th grader, at Kisaragi Academy. Well, then we're in the same grade. My name is Masato Fukuroi, an 11th grader at Byakudan Senior High, and this is... Mitsuki Yamamoto, pleased to meet you. Sakutaro is a really grandiose name. It's like something out of a classic Japanese literature. Yes, I've been teased about it all my life. Oh! That face that happened whenever he started talking. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I actually think it's pretty cool. Mitsuki, you mustn't say such boorish things the first time you meet someone. You'll cause problems for Morishige. No. It's all right. Is something wrong, Morishige? Oops. Did not mean to press that. Well, you just seem kind of, I don't know, down? Though I guess if you were all bright and cheery in a place like this, it would be kind of disturbing. No. I assure you I'm fine. I'm just searching for someone. That's all. Oh, you too? We also got separated from our friends and have been looking all over for them. Who is it you're looking for? A classmate of mine. Mayu Suzumoto is her name. She's small in stature, but her personality can light up a room. Ah, right. This is her here. Suddenly remembering that I'd fished her student ID out of the pit, I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the two students. I'm afraid I haven't seen her. How about you, Mitsuki? Same here. Sorry we can't be more help. It's quite alright. This student ID proves to me that she's in here somewhere. I'll find her on my own. By yourself? Isn't that dangerous? You're welcome to join us, if you'd like. We're searching the school as well. After all, we can help you look for this Suzumoto girl along the way. Morishigi's lone wolf. Well, now I'm at a loss. If it were Mochida and the others, that would be one thing. But these two are total strangers. I love how he points out Fukuroi. They seem like nice enough people, though. This Fukuroi in particular. Seems to have a good head on his shoulders. And they don't come off as obnoxious. It's because Fukuroi has that same personality a little bit, I think, as Morishige, although not so much. But you can't really tell that because he hasn't seen anyone else by himself, sort of thing. But, yeah. That's why I gave him kind of the same voice as Morishige, too. Refusing would present problems all its own, too. Wait, refusing would present problems all its own? I don't think that's how you say that. I think it's... Refusing would present problems all on its own, too. Yeah, I think that's right. Whatever. Okay then, let's work together. So, where do we go from here? I'm the leader because I was a loner. I have absolutely no idea. Off the top of my head. Also, how did they get to this part of the building? Or this type of area, because they were definitely in a different area. Let's see. To make things quicker, let's see. I guess we go here? Ah, I see. I pressed the wrong button. But actually it would be a good time to save, I think, too. So, let's save. That's not the right button. Let's head this way. Because, see, it would all be just a search and destroy thing. But since I do have a little guide to show me where to go, which it just pressed. Let me see this message log. The hole that was here previously seems to have completely vanished. There's no longer anything preventing you from crossing the hall. So yeah, as you can tell, that is where we're supposed to be going next. And this is a non-spoiler guide. That's why it's frickin' creeping me out still. It's just pointing me in the right direction. That's all it's doing. Actually, wait. I want to go back down. Because I didn't check for student IDs. This guide does not tell you if there's a student ID tag missing either. So that's how much of a guide it is. Otherwise it'd be taking me forever trying to do this. Well, that's just a creepy staircase. Okay, now we can go upstairs. Anybody there? Nobody? Then let's keep going. Nothing. Got nothing. The entrance to the boys' room is quite thoroughly boarded up. It won't be possible to get inside without an axe. Because, yeah, that's the only way I could think about entering that. See what we got here. Don't give it back. Don't give it back. Don't give what back? Looking at the time right now, we've done like about 17 minutes. Let's look at the mirror. The figure staring back at you does not look like you at all. Maybe it's just cracks in the mirror. I wish I could see a picture of that. The sound of skittering bugs is echoing from inside the drain. Getting in closer would not be recommended, as it might yield a different kind of earful. That's just sick. Nothing else in that. That drain had got nothing in it. It's a half-decomposed body. Based on the uniform and height, it seems to be that of a senior high school girl. Her head was thrust into the Japanese-style floor toilet, where she more than likely drowned. Well, that's just gross. The swirly, a death swirly, pretty much. There's a student ID name tag on her chest. Rubens Academy Senior High School, Shino Noguchi. There's something under her body. Oh. Oh. Why you gotta get the logbook? That's the worst thing you could get. I got it. It looks to be a class logbook. Wow, Morishige, I'm kind of impressed. I don't think I could bring myself to touch a dead body like that. It's not like I touched any bodies to get some school name tags or anything. He's trying to find his friend, so I doubt he'd let something as simple as that stand in his way. Having been lodged under a decaying corpse, the logbook has been seen better days. Its pages are warped and stained with blood and other fluids. The class designation 3-A is still faintly visible on the cover. However, and there are sections that seem to have escaped the leaking intact. Which section should we read? (7-1). The pool opening. The pool was finally open today. Everybody put on their bathing suits and went for a swim after some stretches and such. The water was so cold and everybody was really having a great time together. Until somebody slipped and fell and hurt himself really badly anyway. And cracked his skull and suffered brain damage, and seems he can't talk like he could before, and can't even feed himself anymore. Well, that's just nice. Which section should we read? There are missing letters and numbers all over this page. Many of them seem to have been intentionally erased. 8-2. It's summer, vacation, but I have school today. At least some amount of students forgot their disaster hoods. Actually, I should be reading in the deep voice. The teachers got really mad at them. After an announcement, we had to go under our desks. And we had to move around. Something, wearing our disaster hoods. I guess to see how they felt. It's so hot, though. Did the principal really have to make such a long speech? 3 minutes. Some people even fainted. No, 30 minutes. Some people even fainted. Then we heard... It's either 30 or 13. Then we heard the second announcement and went back to class. And we ate our emergency rations. Those probably tasted just great. There were 12 students unaccounted for, or something with a 2 in it. So we split up and searched for them. Well, that was just lovely as well. The memorial service. Oh, this is just going to be the best one out of all of them. Today was the memorial service for the 3 children who were murdered. We all sang for Kano, Yoshizawa, and Tsuji. There were lots of mean comments from the parents while the principal was speaking. They told him to go to hell and take responsibility and stuff like that. But if we told our principal to go to hell, our parents would scold us. Wait. How come the parents can say it, but the children can't? If the parent... That's not right at all, in my opinion. Because if the students feel the same way... Pretty much... I find it where the parents shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff in front of the kids. That's what I figure. We shouldn't read any, because we already read them all. It may be best to take this logbook with us. Okay, so if I can guess correctly, yeah, we gotta go back to 3-A. We know exactly what classroom that is, or I do at least. Classroom with the freaking notes that I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Don't yell at me. Or make me jump scare. Who was it that took my logbook from the reference room? I won't get mad, so just give it back now. As you approach the teacher's podium, strange lettering becomes visible on the surface, almost as if it were embossed into it. Bring back the class logbook you took from the reference room right this instant. There's no telling what's going to happen next. You understand that, don't you?
Give it back. Return the class logbook. I'm getting angry. Do you want to be killed?
What? Okay, that's... weird? Oh, okay. This should be good too. Yes, this is good too. So let's start walking one at a time from here. Apparently we had to do that, or something. I don't know why. Maybe the... Actually, no, I don't know why. I was expecting a stupid jump scare for bringing the freaking logbook back, to be quite honest, but... I'm fine with no jump scares, please. That is a long, like... No, I did not want to do that! You idiot! You idiot! Get back up those stairs! Okay, just relax, Luke. Just relax. Everything's gonna be alright. It's just a game. Just keep telling yourself. It's not like the game should make you have a heart attack or anything, right? Because this is unexplored region right now. And look, here's the reference room. The reference room door is locked. Well, we'll check that after we check this body and that other thing. It's a comparatively fresh corpse. Based on the uniform and height, it seems to be that of a junior high school girl. Her limbs are contorted, as if she died clinging to the ground, like a frightened insect. On further inspection, this seems to be indicative of her injuries, as it looks like someone repeatedly bashed her feet and hands into the floor. With all this blood, it seems likely that whoever did this to her did it while she was still alive. How very cruel. It looks as if she collapsed here, perhaps with an injured leg or foot. I'd assumed she was being pursued, and her legs were crushed as she tried to hobble away. Quite thoroughly, too, as the bones are practically liquefied. The attacker then seems to have crushed her arms, after the intense pain caused her to stop resisting. Cause of death was shock from loss of blood, perhaps. A pitiable and rather agonizing way to die. I wouldn't be surprised if she soiled herself. You know you're saying this out loud in front of two people, right? Looking closely at the girl's face, something seemed off. It didn't take long to realize what it was. She had no tongue. Did someone cut it out of her mouth? I've heard that psychopathic murderers do often take mementos of their victims. But why the tongue? What does it symbolize? More to the point, whoever did this is probably still at large. I'm getting more and more worried about Mayu. So no student ID tag, eh? Alright, well let's head to the end right here. It'd be funny if this was the end of a bad end. Oh, jeez. It's horrible, Luke. We have a present for you! This logbook. It's locked and not with a key this time. It seems to be some sort of combination lock. 6 digits. By all appearances. Let's see if we can figure this out. The first number is... Really? I don't know what the number is. I'll cheat because I know it. Yeah, okay, I was right because I was gonna say 8 because I remember one of them being 8-2. So 8-2, and then the next 8, which I don't remember, was it June? No, it was April 3rd. That's what it was. And the 5th one was February 2nd. Okay. Bingo! The lock is now disengaged. I am definitely saving. And I'm definitely glad I had the guide because I would have gotten that wrong. Because I seriously doubt... I think I would have had to have gone to the message log, probably. There was 8-2. Wait. Oh, okay, so it was 8-2, and then there's the 4. And there's the 3, and there's the 2 and the 2. Okay. Alright. Alright. That makes sense then. And that's how you were supposed to know how it was done. The door has been... Yeah, we kind of figured that. I think I forgot to save, too, so... Because it is... Actually, no. I just saved. Never mind. That's how bad my memory is. Alright, what are we searching for in here? Would have thought that would have been something to look at, but I guess not. Hey, look, it's a stepladder. I know what Phoenix would have to say about that. That's a ladder. No, it's a stepladder. This shelf is full of science books for young children, illustrated encyclopedias, biographies of important people, and other educational materials. Bookending one particular gap on the shelf is a ceramic ornament depicting some kind of demon eating the left arm of a naked, headless figure. That's nice to have in a elementary school. Oh, I thought... Jeez, don't scare me like that. What a frightening image. No, you frighten me. Shut up. It is. It's genuinely disturbing, but well made, I'll admit. Francisco de Goya, Saturno devorando a su hijo. I believe it's called Saturn devouring his son, though the original was a painting, not a sculpture. That was it. Kusho! You're quite well versed in art history, it seems. Are you in your school's art club or something, Morishiki? No, I'm in the drama club. Wow, impressive. How is that impressive? I'll bet he'd have responded the same way if I'd said I were in the basketball club or woodwind band too. I think he was saying that only because he knew you knew that, and so he knows that you're like biproductive or something. I don't know. Not bilingual, obviously. I was thinking that for some reason. The room fell into an awkward silence after that. I became acutely aware of my own poor disposition. Though I supposed I've never been very good at social interaction in the first place. I don't believe in wasting smiles on trivial things, and I never quite learned how to lie, even to save face or keep from hurting someone's feelings. So I've heard practice can get pretty rough in drama club. Is that true? I'm sure there are a lot of variables to consider. Setting the stage, costuming, scripting. Mayu is in charge of all that. I'm just the lead actor. Whenever you say it like that, it's like, I'm just the lead actor. Whenever you put it that way, it's like, don't get full of yourself, dude. Oh, nice! Being as tall and handsome as you are, I'm sure you must be a big hit. No, not especially. It's not the outward appearance that matters, after all, but the acting. So are you planning to try for an acting school in the future then? If possible, I'd like to study abroad and apprentice with real actors. I've been saving money and focusing on language studies to that end for some time. Whoa! Very nice! It's amazing that you've put so much thought into your future plans at this young age. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Fukuroi has some big thoughts in himself as well, because I remember that extra chapter in the first game where he was the one that was trying to keep his studies up and stuff, and everyone was trying to distract him.
評価してくれるのはありがたいが、こいつら本当に俺の話になんか興味があるのか。
I'm grateful for their platitudes, but that is all they are, no? These two can't possibly have any legitimate interest in a word I'm saying. Oh, man. Even me being the loner, like, horrible in real life interactions, you can't take a compliment? I mean, that's pretty amazing when you think about it. Trying to be an apprentice of a real actor and stuff. I mean, how would you feel if you were like a real actor's apprentice or something?
会ったばかりの他人のことに一喜一憂できるなんて理解できないな。それとも俺が淡白すぎるんだろうか。
I can't even conceive of being this captivated by the life details of a person I've only just met. But then, maybe I'm just overly pragmatic. Okay, I think it's still in sync.
ここにはその置物以外目立つものはなさそうだし。
Shouldn't we be going? Aside from that sculpture, there really doesn't seem to be anything else of note in here.
待って、学級日誌をしまってあげなくっちゃ。
Wait, we should return the logbook while we're here. True. We really didn't need the logbook anymore. The Goya sculpture, on the other hand, was practically calling my name. I reached for it, picked it up, and handed it to Mitsuki, since she had the biggest bag out of any of us. She looked puzzled, but took it anyway. Ugh. That's just... That's just gross looking. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the video right here because it's been about 42 minutes. I've gone way over than what I should have been, but that's fine. I don't mind too much. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed as this music continues on, and catch you in the next video. Have a great Halloween.